Bonjour, everyone. I'm Kevin Augustine with Lone Wolf Tribe, and I'm here today with Meeting Pot at Théâtre Mouffetard.
Could you briefly introduce your latest performance and what inspired its creation?
Yes, this show is called Body Concert, and it's a solo movement-based puppet show that's influenced by Japanese butō dance. There's oversized body parts, as you can see, and human organs in the show. It's a solo and duet between me and the puppets. What inspired it were three things: wanting to make something that was more universal, that could connect on a human level beyond just the news cycle. Also wanting to make something minimal and simple to make it easier to travel to international festivals. And what was the third thing? Making it physically challenging, knowing I'd had to stay in a good enough physical shape if I want to perform this show for years to come, because I trained myself to use my feet and legs as well as my hands to bring the puppets to life.
Could you tell us about your relationship with the materials you use, such as foam and rubber, and how does it shape your creative process?
Well, the foam was actually accidental. I discovered an old trashed couch on a sidewalk in America, where I'm from. And I just started to pick at the foam and saw you could transform it. Just with a pair of scissors, you can quickly start to see results, a shape. So transformation is much easier than, say, mixing with chemicals, part A and B, and needing to be exact. I really prefer flexibility over precision. And the way it affects my process is the foam is more organic to me than, say, wood or plastic. It's versatile, it's vulnerable, and it's durable because you can squeeze it, it can move. The theater lights shows different parts of its texture. It comes to life. And if the goal with the puppet is to maybe have the audience say, I can relate to that character, I can see myself in what they're doing, the foam lends itself to bringing this extra life to the puppet.
And what connections do you see between your physical work, moving sculptures, and the evolution of digital realities like VR, CGI, or even filters?
I personally don't see much connection between what I do and the rise of the digital, because like with the foam, like I said, just with a pair of scissors, you can start to see results. So when you need electricity and plugs and computer programs, that's beyond my technical abilities and somewhat my interest. As an independent artist, when I make my puppets, I'm really connected to what I want to share and show and the stories I want to tell. So once you involve more technology, it feels like there's more of a distance.